Every morning begins the same way. Before the traffic, before the trains, before most of us even wake up, someone is already making coffee, one slow drop at a time. I've always liked watching people who have done the same thing for years. There's something calming about movements that no longer require thought, just practice, just routine. The world changes quickly. Technology changes, cities change, but some places still move at their own pace, almost untouched by all of it. Even those old filters tell a story. Thousands of cups, thousands of conversations. I wonder how many mornings have started exactly like this. Same chair, same drink, same quiet moment before another ordinary day begins. Every city depends on people whose work most of us never notice. Before anyone sits down to eat, someone has already been working for hours. The wind moves through these streets the same way people do, quietly, constantly, never really stopping. Eventually, it's my turn to begin the day. A little movement, a little routine, the small habits that quietly shape a life. Sometimes all we do is wait and then keep going. Thousands of motorbikes, thousands of destinations, every one of them carrying someone through a life I'll never know. Right now, they're perfectly still. In another hour, though, almost every one of them will disappear into the city. Cities are built for movement. One step leads to another until you stop thinking about where you're going. The metro arrives almost silently. People step forward without speaking. Everyone already knows what comes next. It's strange how quickly unfamiliar routines begin to feel normal.
Đây là chuyến tàu đi Bến Thành, ga tiếp theo
For
là
a
Tân
few
Cảng.
minutes, complete strangers share the same space,
This
the
train is
same
bound for
direction,
Bến Thành
the
Light
same
Station.
destination,
Tân Cảng.
and then they disappear back into their own lives. I still spend more time looking out the window than looking at my phone. I don't want to miss the city passing by. When I first came here, I noticed everything. Now I notice different things.
Đoàn tàu sắp dừng lại
Not the
sau ga Bến
landmarks,
Thành. Chuyến tàu
the
này sẽ
rhythm.
kết thúc tại đây. Các cửa bên trái sẽ được mở. Cảm ơn quý khách đã đồng hành với chúng tôi. Vui lòng
A quick scan, and a drink appears. The smallest moments remind me how differently everyday life can work, depending on where you are. Fresh bread sitting just a few feet from traffic. Ordinary scenes like this have slowly become some of my favorites. Everyone seems to have somewhere to be. For a moment, our paths cross, and then they're gone, carried into another part of the city. Sometimes the best way to understand a place is simply to watch it through the window without trying to explain it. Small neighborhood shops like this tell you more about daily life than any tourist attraction ever could. Clothes for sale hang, traffic flows, life continues. Most days are made from moments exactly like these. Nothing here seems rushed. Even simple things are given the time they need. Cities are never really finished. There's always another building, another station, another monument taking shape. Watching these men work reminds me that everything we eventually take for granted, someone had to build. Every station begins as concrete and steel. Every neighborhood begins as an idea. Maybe people aren't so different. We spend years quietly building ourselves too, one day at a time, one decision at a time. Most of the work happens where nobody is watching. From above, all of it almost looks peaceful. Thousands of individual lives somehow moving together without ever really knowing each other. The longer I stay here, the less I search for famous places. Instead, I find myself appreciating views I might have walked past before. Maybe home isn't just a place. Maybe it's also the people you slowly build a life with. Another ride, another ordinary afternoon. Meals have a way of slowing time down. After a busy day, sitting across the table from someone you care about can make an unfamiliar city feel surprisingly familiar. Tomorrow morning, someone will boil water again. Coffee will drip into another glass. The trains will keep moving. The city will wake up, and little by little, it starts to feel like home.